Welcome back to Good Day. We are so honored to be part of so many great organizations in and around Toledo. And some of these groups find the most unusual and eye-catching ways to raise funds, like our friends at the Victory Center. Kimberly Rosinski has your invitation to go over the edge.
I love that introduction.
It is eye-catching.
Yes, we chose something kind of unique, and people will connect it back to the Victory Center. We'll go, oh, you know what? We're the ones who rappel off the building. People go, that's you! We go, yeah, that's us.
Yeah, we do that. But people love it, and the people who raise money for an opportunity to be able to do that say, it's an incredible experience.
Yeah, we've got some real hustlers this year.
Yeah.
The people who register take on the responsibility of raising $1,000. We know that's a lot of money, especially for some people who are, looking to their circle of friends and family to really step up for them. And so it really is kind of exciting on our end of things when we see the hard work they're putting into this and connecting it back to the mission, making sure that when they ask for a donation, they're telling the folks what it's going to do for the Victory Center and how that money is going to be put to work right here.
Yeah, and we see that in a variety of ways through whether it's people who are just getting a cancer diagnosis or someone who has said, oh, I had cancer before it came back. I didn't know about the Victory Center the last time. I do now, and it's made a world of difference. You all talk about some of those services that you offer.
And that's a great example too. We got a call the other day from someone who's, they're in our database from 4, 5, 6 years ago. We've grown so much in that time. So we get to show them our new building, our new facilitators, our new therapists, our new classes, and they go, oh, I'm so glad I came back. So we don't like seeing people return time and time again, but it certainly happens. And so we're grateful we exist for those experiences. The Victory Center is providing non-medical services to anyone with a cancer diagnosis. And so our job there is to just make sure that there's some comfort that is available to people. Everyone has a different support system, right? So you may have a spouse at home who's driving you crazy and, I told you I don't like eggs. No. But just, it's really nice to be able to be in a building surrounded by people who know what you're going through. And then you can come in and you don't have to talk to anybody, but you can experience counseling, support groups, go to a yoga class, or get an oncology massage, which can be just a really lovely way to steal some time back for yourself.
For yourself and not being at a hospital or a doctor's office in that setting. And you've been with the Victory Center how many years now?
Just over 5 years.
5 years, but within the last, couple, this has really become personal for you.
Yeah, when I started at the Victory Center, I thought, I don't know if I'm qualified to do this, because there are people on staff who are survivors themselves. We have wig fitters who are at our wig bank every weekend, and they have experience wearing wigs. And I'm walking through the door going, I can plan these events, but I don't have a personal connection to cancer. My grandfather, who we weren't super close with, just geographically, but you hear the stories. The thing that gets me every time someone comes through the door at the Victory Center is they say, well, I was lucky.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, you have cancer.
You have cancer.
That's a really interesting perspective to have. And so I will start my story by saying we were very lucky. But in April of 2025, my mom overnight when we were at a birthday party was rushed to the hospital. And we're going, what could this be? What could this be? And I don't know, but the first guess is usually not cancer.
No.
And so some testing, and my mom ended up being diagnosed with uterine cancer. She had surgery and is doing very well today. Yeah, she's living her best life, gardening. And just last month, we got one of those late night phone calls. Why is my dad calling me after 10 o'clock?
That's unusual.
And my dad said similar situation, that he ended up in the hospital to try to find out what was going on because something was wrong. And we found out that he's been diagnosed now with bladder cancer.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's personal now.
It is. But that's why it's so important to have this place for people to just relax a little bit, help them through their journey, have those support systems and connections, that family who understands. And that's why we're raising this money to keep these services free for families. So you have folks like your mom and your dad, to be able to have that. And you can, whether you know someone who has had cancer or not, you know that these people are out there using these services each and every day. So Over the Edge is happening in September. You can either try to start raising money now, or just start helping someone else fundraise.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, it's connecting back to the mission. You know, my parents are in the Canton area, so neither one of them is a participant at the Victory Center. And they go, well, what's the number? Who should we call here? The Victory Center is hyper local. We are so lucky to have this resource locally. And so because we are privately funded, we're asking the community to make sure that this is a resource we can continue to have. Just providing comfort and support to someone going through that cancer journey can be the difference between them having a positive outlook or having a really difficult time.
Absolutely. Yeah, and that makes a world of difference.
Yeah, we want to facilitate a good time for most folks, an easier path. So Over the Edge is one of the biggest ways that we fundraise. And it is September 3rd and 4th, rappelling 16 stories down the side of the building, downtown, just near Levis Square Park. And it's incredible. It's really inspirational. It's motivating. And a lot of people show up and ask themselves, how much am I willing to challenge myself today?
Yeah. Well, you can help them reach those goals and help the Victory Center reach their goals as well. So go to oteforvictory.org, see all of the people who are raising money right now, contribute to their campaign so they can go over the edge and continue to help our cancer survivors here in our area. Kimberly, thanks for sharing your story.
Thanks, Amanda.
I appreciate it. Good to see you. Yeah.